Hi guys, so this is a video that I've said I was going to do for a little while now. I don't want it to be overly long and overcomplicate things, but it's basically just a review and demo and bringing awareness to my favorite foundation ever, which I never have seen another beauty guru talk about, and that is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra. Am I saying that right? I don't really know. 24-hour makeup, sunscreen, broad spectrum, SPF 15. This is it. This is what it looks like. You can get it at department stores. You can get it at Sephora. I'm in the color 100C. And yeah. All right, so first I'm going to demo this foundation for you. I'm going to be using my beauty blender. Just a tip for your beauty blender, you should always be using it wet. I see people that just like spray Fix Plus or water on it. It's better to like submerge it in water. Squeeze out all the excess. I use my towel just to lightly dry it. And, you know, I do clean it every time. I think if you're going to use a sponge wet, you don't want to, you know, just wet it without cleaning it and then put it back on your face. It's going to, you know, harbor a lot of bacteria. So just always clean it. If you don't have the Beauty Blender cleaning bar, you just can use a bar of soap. I feel like it's really the same thing as long as it's just like a scentless plain bar of soap. So anyway, I'm going to start. I just use like a pump and a half. I use a lot of foundation, you know, get over it. And I go and I pat it into my skin. All I have on my skin right now is moisturizer. Right now, I just have a Clinique moisturizer on because the one that I'm currently using for nighttime is a Dr. Gross moisturizer that Dr. Dennis Gross is sold at Sephora. That is, there's a lot of retinol and some kind of acid in it. So it kind of can cause my face to peel a little bit, which is a good thing because it's kind of supposed to be anti-aging. It's supposed to do that. But at the same time, I don't like to use it under makeup. So I'm just pressing this into my face. I never want to rub. I think the Beauty Blender works best. Just another pump. Just because you can really push the product into your skin. You don't have to rub at it. It just helps to create no texture. I love how all of a sudden this became a video like promoting a beauty blender. But anyway, I love this foundation just because it is full coverage, but it's just not cakey. Like, I really do love my Kat Von D foundation. Whew. But sometimes it can be a little heavy, especially for things like summer, you know, like daytime wear. It's just too heavy. So this is nice because it's a full coverage matte finish without being overly matte and without being, you know, cakey. So I'm just pressing this into my skin. And this is a really perfect color for me too, which is hard to find. Something that's not too ungodly, ghostly white and something that's not too orange. So this is the color 100. So this is the foundation with no setting powder, no nothing, just on my face. And it stays wet for a minute before it dries down to a matte finish. And like I said, it's not completely suck your skin dry matte, but it is matte enough to the point where you should not be oily or super oily by the end of the day. Maybe a touch, but definitely is a matte finish. So you can see it kind of just covered up all my flaws nicely, but it still looks, you know, somewhat natural. And this, again, is just with nothing. So now I'm just going to put on my powder, my foundation powder, and my bronzer over top of it. so now to get into the review of the foundation. I think I already basically said what I love about it, so I don't want this video to be like overly repetitive more repetitive than I usually am, because I know I always ramble. But basically, I am obsessed with this foundation. I've been using it for like, I don't even know, probably like 3 years now. And I feel like nobody ever talks about the Lancome foundation. I've never watched a YouTube video where somebody has used this, like a beauty guru has mentioned this. I feel like Lancome can be considered like an old lady brand or something. It's just not one of those brands that you're waiting for the newest Lancome product to come out, you know, how you would be waiting for Too Faced or Urban Decay or, you know, NARS or Anastasia. Those are like the trendy brands. I feel like Lancome is not really in there, but this foundation is so amazing, and I'm a makeup junkie. Like, I love to try out new makeup all the time. Like, I have new foundations. I have, you know, the Marc Jacobs foundation, and I do like it. Kat Von D, Too Faced Born This Way. What else do I have? I don't know. I have other foundations that suck, like, you know, the Bare Minerals liquid. I hate that. It's awful. But I always come back to this one regardless of if I try others, just because the way it makes my skin look is just perfect. It's full coverage in a way that it covers up everything, because I don't like to wear things that aren't full coverage. I just really like that flawless face look. It's just what I'm into. But like I was saying, with the Kat Von D, you know, some foundations are a little bit heavier, like no shade to Kat Von D because I wear that shit all the time. But something like this is not as likely to get in like your wrinkles and lines because it's just a little less heavy and a little less matte. But it is still a full coverage matte finish. So it's kind of hard to find that mix with something that's, you know, in between something that's so cakey and so full coverage, or something that's just not really enough. So it's more coverage than like your Makeup Forever HD, but it's a little less than, you know, Marc Jacobs full cover or whatever the heck is this foundation called? Remarkable. It's not as full coverage as this, but sometimes I can think this is just like a little much, especially for things like the daytime. Another thing I love about this foundation is that there is SPF in it. It's SPF 15, so it's nice. I can wear it and I don't have to worry about putting sunscreen on under it. Anybody that knows me knows that I try to stay out of the sun and, you know, keep away from getting a tan. I am porcelain and I don't want to have wrinkles when I'm older, so I wear SPF every day, whether it's the summer, the winter, whether I'm on the beach, or whether I'm in the car in January. So I love that this has SPF in it. I feel like a lot of foundations don't these days. It's hard for me to find one that I like that does have SPF, so that's a big plus. And I like to kind of like tap on the bottle. It's like a fun, smooth glass bottle. And I have dropped this before onto my glass table from like maybe 2 feet, and it has not shattered, so it's not like cheaply made or anything. The packaging and the bottle is well made. I hope I don't even have to say that this video is not sponsored, because if Lancome was reaching out to me to send me stuff, like, that would mean that I made it. I would be really excited about that. So no, this video is not sponsored. I wouldn't get this like hype and intense about a sponsored video. I think even if I was even like obsessed with this and Lancome sent it to me, I would feel like I was being fake by acting so like, this is amazing. Alright guys, so I don't know what else there is to say. If you like full coverage matte finish and you have not tried this foundation, try it out. I really just wanted to make this video to bring it to all the makeup lovers' attention that this is an awesome foundation and you should try it. So today is actually my birthday. I think I said it was my birthday in my last video, or I said, oh, in 2 weeks it's my birthday. But my last video was going up today, which is Friday, September 30th. So today is actually my birthday, but when this goes up, it will be October. And yeah, so I'm headed out the door. I'm going to my boyfriend Tony's mountain house this weekend with like 10 of my friends, and I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.